Hi everyone, once again welcome to my channel. Today we are solving another problem from LeetCode top interview question list, and the problem is string to integer a to I. So we need to implement my a to I function which will get a string as an input, and we need to convert it to a 32-bit signed integer and return it back. So if you check this problem in LeetCode, it has too many dislike as compared to like. The reason behind the dislike is this problem has too many corner cases. So if you don't handle each corner cases, you will get too many wrong submissions. So that is why reason many people has disliked this problem because of the frustration. But this problem, I think it's very good, and it will cover the basic understanding of covering the corner cases. So this kind of problem will help you to in the developing the software as well, where you can cover the corner cases while building the features or the requirements in your project. So let's quickly jump on the problem statement and read one by one, like based on the given. So the first statement, like we need to ignore all the white spaces. So for example, if our input is something like, let's say with input is like with few spaces, and then there is a 1 2 3, and it'll after that there is, let's say, LeetCode. So if this kind of input, then we need to ignore the initial white spaces. Once we get the integral part, like in digits between 0 to 9, then we will take all the digit and then convert it into the integer. So the output for this kind of input will be 1 2 3 is as it is. Now the second point, we need to check if there is a sign like minus or plus after ignoring the all the white spaces. So we need to check that as well. So like there can be possible like input like this, second input like this, there is a few spaces, then there might be minus, let's say minus 1 2 3, and again LeetCode. So this is LeetCode. So here as we will skip these spaces, initial spaces, white space, then we got the sign which is minus 1, and then we got the 3 non-digit like digit 0 to 1 3. So finally we need to return minus 123 as the integral value of this string y after this method. So second point is done. We need to store the sign and then use it as whether we need to return plus or minus 1. And the third point over here is like we need to read the character until the next non-digit character, and we need to read all the characters. So as we already took a stop here, so we got the space between 1 2 3 and the LeetCode, so we stop here. So we need to read all the non-digit, like we till the digits, we are getting digit between 0 to 9, and as soon as we got non-digit character, we will stop here itself. And the another point for here, we need to like convert, like if it is 1 2 3 as a string, we will return integer 1 2 3, and if we are getting a string 0 0 3 2, we just return as it is a 32, so we will return 32 here. And after that, if there is no digit, so if there is no digit in our input string, so like let me show you the example, like something input string hello, just hello is the input, then there is no digit in this input, so we just need to return 0 as the answer. Another case which is very important for this problem, the case number 5, we need to basically handle the integral overflow on the both side of our minus max, like integral min and max value. So here I am already written here, this is integral minimum value and this is integral maximum value. So if our number is crossing these values, we need to stop there and return based on the sign. If sign is positive, we will return the integral maximum value. If sign is negative, we need to return the integral negative value. So how to solve this problem? So let me show you the step by step how we will go ahead. So first of all, we will define the first step. What we will do, we will skip all the white space or space, you can say, from the starting of our of the input, starting of input. Second, we need to check, we will check what is the sign. If there is a character like plus sign or the minus sign, then we will store a sign variable. Initially we will default create this one will represent it is positive, and if we got this sign, then we will mark it as minus 1. So this will help us to easily multiply in the end when we able to get the integral result. Now third step is So we already filter out all the initial white space and we got the sign. Now in third step, what we need to do, we need to get all the digits. So we will read the character by character. So character by character, if it is a digit in 0 to 9, that means this is okay. Now by taking this digit, we need to update our result. So we will also create an integral result. So we will define integral result, initialize from 0. Then before updating this new digit we are getting from our input string, we need to check whether it is not overflowing. So how to check overflowing condition? So let's say you process till like this is our int max value here. So from this place, so this is our integral max value, and from this place, how far, like if we are getting 2 1 4 7 4 8 3 6 4, till that it is still valid. But the last character, this last digit will let us know whether it is overflowing or not. So that there are two cases. So let me show you the two cases. So the case one is like when we are adding the last character. So this result we are generating. So this result is greater than the integer max value, int max value divide by 10. If it is greater than, then it is a overflow case. Then we will stop and return based on the sign int max or int min value. Another case can be this result can be equals to as well to this value int max. So in that case, we need to check the current digit as well. So if current digit, so the digit we are getting, what is the value? So if this digit is greater than as well, like int max mod 10, so we need to find out that what is the last digit in our int max value. So this int max value, to get the last digit on the int max, so that is 7 here. So if this is greater than 7, then it is again the case of overflow. So then we will again return from the based on the we will return based on the sign int min or max value. Otherwise we will update our results. So we will update our result. So result will be result into 10 plus the digit we are getting. So this digit we will convert into integral first and then add over here. So this is the step. So now I explained all these steps. You can try to pause the video and code yourself. So for the coding part, I have already written over here. So as I explained, so first we are removing all the white spaces from the starting of input. Then we are capturing the what is the sign. So sign we need to capture only when there are more character, and if the character is plus or minus, then based on plus or minus we will update our sign with 1 or minus 1. So 1 represent plus, minus 1 represent minus. And now we will convert the number and avoid overflow together. So we will iterate this character from the index after the words capturing the sign and run until n, and now we will get the digit. So this digit, and we will check if this digit is not in the 0 to 9, we will stop here itself, and if it is in between 0 to 9, then we need to check the case if it is overflowing the condition. So here we are checking if total, so this total is result nothing but, and if it is greater than int max by 10, then we will return the value from here by based on the sign int max or int min. Or in the second case, like if it is equals to the int max by 10, then we need to check what is the digit. If digit is greater than the modulo 10, then we will again fall into the overflow case. So we will return the value. Otherwise we will update our total by total 10 into total plus digit, and then keep incrementing index. So this is here, and in the end we will return the total into the sign if it is positive and so let me demonstrate you, like show you first the run. The code is getting compiled and running for all the test cases, and we can submit this code. So it got accepted as well. So let me show you the acceptance. So this is how the code is works. Now what is the time complexity of this code? So as you can see, we are just processing each character in our string in worst case. So if the length of our string n, then the time complexity of this O of n. So that will be in the case of when all these spaces are there. So that's it. If you like the solution, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.